Hello, sunshines. This is Shauna, also known as Creative Stitching Diva, and you are listening to Chronicles of a Crochet Diva podcast. Enjoy. Hello, sunshines. How art thou? How's your weekend? Your day, your Sunday? How art thou? What is going on? Let me get my lip gloss popping with my little honey. My honeysuckle. Yes, let me get it popping first because we got something to talk about today. It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk about some money, honey. We're gonna get going with some money tactics, some ways you can make money with Graphghans, and not only make money, you can be able to flourish with Graphghans. Make it your life, make it your everyday thing with Graphghans, and forget about those anxieties, forget about all those things that is bothering you about making money. Why are you crocheting without making money? And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to get it popping with that. I'm going to start off with just me, myself, Creative Stitching Diva. I am Shauna, the Graphghan Queen, and I am here for y'all Graphghan needs. So, with that being said, you will be able to talk to Gail. I believe she's gonna pop in a little bit later. Disha, I believe, is not feeling well, but you are still going to be able to get the juice, okay, on how to make some money with Graphghans, okay? And we are going to do some, if you have any questions, don't hesitate, put it in the comments. If you are on Facebook, the comments is there, but just be aware that I don't know who you are unless you sign in. It's like a thing you got to click that, and once you click that, then I'm able to see everything. If not, then come on over to YouTube because what you're missing. Now I did set it up with Instagram, but what I did was I temporarily disabled the Instagram because I'm just not Instagramish. So I temporarily disabled it for now until I could get my juices flowing for Instagram. But other than that, YouTube is where it needs to be. And that's who we are going to focus on right now. So shout out to Diva Squad member Mona. How are you? I am great, boo. Good seeing you yesterday. If you didn't show up, it was a couple of us, not a whole lot, but if you didn't show up yesterday, we had a good time. We got a little bit personal. I answered a question. I think I even helped out Miss Kizzy, who had some problems with her Graphghan. But we had a nice time. I'm thinking of doing that a little bit more often, especially when I move. When I move to the Peach City, then I can spend a little bit more time with my sunshines. Yes. So making money with Graphghans. In the beginning of my Graphghan journey, not my crochet journey, in the beginning of my Graphghan journey, it was easy peasy. It was extremely easy to make money. Number one, I was making money because I was doing something that not the average person would see in, a crochet project. Not the average person, even crocheters didn't see the things that I was creating. They didn't know that it was even possible. They didn't know that they could add a personal name to something like that. So with that being said, yes, I was able to make money, but I was not able to make the money I needed and should have received. At that time, it was a kind of a low place for me because I started crocheting. If you don't know my background, I started crocheting because I was very depressed. I was depressed. I had at that time it was like maybe 5 years or less from having breast cancer. I had breast cancer when I was 25. So moving on up 5 years later, instead of me getting better, my brain just started processing differently. And these are the things that obviously nobody talked about and I didn't know. So my aunt came to me and said, crochet. I said no. And she said, come on, hang out with us at this library. No, I did not want to do that. But eventually I decided to go, and eventually I loved it. I loved going there, and I started creating things. Now, at this point in time, I was like in between places. I didn't really have a stable home. I was depressed. I had 2 kids, and it just was not a great space for me mentally. So to have a business during that time was not the right idea. And I think that's what we misunderstand is having a business, it needs to be done right. If you just come out and say I crochet and I want to make money, it's just, I'm sorry, you're not going to get the business that you want. And I thought that's what it was all about. I really did. I thought that I could just say I'm creating this and I'm getting money and it's going to keep flowing like that. And it doesn't. If you do not have the right mental capacity, it does not work at all whatsoever. It does not work for you or the customer, because being that I was depressed, I was not consistent, I was not good. Okay. Um, I showed you guys some of the stuff I had did back in the days, and yeah, we're gonna leave that there. But what I'm just trying to tell you is have to have the right mindset in order to keep pushing on and get to where you need to go when it comes to making a Graphghan. To make money crocheting, period, you need to have the right mindset. I can't tell you about how to do your business. I can't tell you about how to structure your business, how to start it. I can't tell you none of that. You need a business coach for that. But what I can tell you is if your mindset is not right, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So with that being said, throughout the years, I realized that once my mindset got clear of the clutter and clear of outside influences, things started getting a little bit better. I had ups and downs. Don't get me wrong. I had ups and downs. There was times where the downs were really down and the ups were not so up, but I kept consistent. Consistency is key. Okay, consistency is key. And what I mean by consistency is from 2011 up until now, I've been doing the same exact niche. You may not even know your niche right now, and that's fine, but keep crocheting so you will get to know your niche. When I started doing Graphghans, it was something that went zoom for me. It was my go-to. I did other things periodically just to see if I liked it, but I always went back to Graphghans. And I think the reason why I went back to Graphghans is because I was able to be free, be creative. I love design. I like doing art and stuff. I like using Photoshop. I like using now I started using Illustrator, but I'm not a professional or nothing, but I know what I can do to get where I needed to go, where, with pixelized graphs. I think some people just take an image on Google, graph it, and say, here, it's such and such amount of dollars. And to me, I don't think you put love in it. I don't think you put your heart in it. If you went on Google and you just graphed it and boom, everything is good. To me, that's just me. I'm just not satisfied with that. I am not satisfied with that. And I think that's the reason why I am more of a go-to person. I don't look at anyone else as competition. I don't even feel like I'm being in a competitive state. And yeah, I do toot my own horn, but come on now. I've been doing it since 2011, and I kind of like I'm unique. I'm very unique, but I'm not going to say that there's not others out there like me, and there's not others out there who is making good money. But when it comes to me, I was consistent. I have been doing this longer than anyone else out there, except for maybe a couple of them that's still doing it, but they're not doing it on the level that I'm doing it. So that's why I do more of this, and I do more teaching, and I do more putting out, because I'm told by other people who do Graphghans I'm telling too much information. Yeah. So since I'm telling too much information, I'm gonna just keep telling it. Okay. So yeah. So let me show you. Um my little slide that I put together. I put together a little something so that you guys can be more visual like me, because I'm visual. I'm just a visual person. I gotta do everything visual. But if you have any questions, don't forget, you could put it in the comments if you have any questions regarding anything that I'm talking about today. And yeah, let's get this party started. Let's talk about how to make a bag of money. Um I think someone said to me not too long ago, do how would I go to someone who is not, I guess they figure I'm supposed to be like in private jets and um like, you know, multi-million dollar status, I guess. I don't know. That to me was kind of what I took out of that question. Why aren't you on a scale of maybe somebody else? Why isn't my social media on a scale as of somebody else? And what my answer to that question was, how do you know what I am? I don't really talk about that. How do you know? Because I want to tell you something. The numbers that you see on social media does not, it only shows the people that click. It doesn't show the people that don't click. I find that I get more views and status from the non-subscribers and the non-followers than those who follow and subscribe. But the statistics of the people who are actually watching don't lie, and that is not public. That the analytics for me is there. So I noticed that it's people all over the world. There's people that come to me in so many different magnitudes that it's very overwhelming at times, and it's to the point where I have to give myself a certain hours, because if I don't, then I will be overwhelmed 24/7. And to be honest, let me just be honest, when you have a business, that's your job 24/7. That's your job. You eat, sleep, drink your business. And I'm starting to see that and realize that and feel it now. So once I started realizing that, that's when the money started coming. That's when I started seeing numbers changing. That's when my analytics started popping. That's when I started receiving more money to the what you call it, Google AdSense. It's called Google AdSense. That's how I get paid for YouTube. Google AdSense. So let's talk about that. I have 7 different ways you can make money from home doing Graphghans. But it's not just Graphghans. It's, you could do anything, crochet. But I am talking specifically Graphghans because that's what I do. That's my niche. But because I noticed that it's a significant more dip higher than others when you do Graphghans. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? Let's get that popping. There's a little bit more you could do with a Graphghan than you can with anything else. And I noticed that when I started doing my homework, and I was like, this is why I love this niche. This is why I love it. If you are not a part of the Diva squad, I need you to go down there next to that subscribe button. It's the button that says join. Join that Diva squad. I have a video I'm uploading to them tomorrow that's going to show how I do my pricing. I will do it for the public later, but they're going to get it first. I'm also doing videos on I'm doing the hat class, but I'm going to do it in a video form. So you'll be able to purchase the video and everybody on the Diva squad will get it for free. Everybody on the Diva squad will be able to get not only that video for free, they will be able to get the pattern that I'm adding for it for free. Everyone on the Diva squad, no matter what tier you're on, for the whole entire week, for the rest of September, you also will be able to take the Tunisian scarf class that I'm doing for free. The Tunisian scarf class starts next Saturday, what is it, September 7th? Yeah. Next Saturday, September 7th, will be the Tunisian scarf class. I'm going to put everything up for you tomorrow. So you will be able to start getting your coins together to join the Tunisian scarf class. But the Diva Squads get it for free. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, if you're not a part, you need to be a part, because all this week everybody is getting a part of the Diva Squad. The Diva Squad is just popping right now. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I'm putting more information into them. I'm putting more into them. Look, let me show y'all something. This is how we make money, y'all. This is wait, what it says? Oh no, it's opposite. Let me reverse it. No, I'm not doing all of that. It says hookers are for hire. This is the season for us, y'all. Y'all better take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Make that money. So the first thing I want to talk about is the topics that we're going to go over. We're going to go over crocheting at home, custom orders, online shop, writing an ebook, teaching a class, craft fairs, write and sell patterns, and the yearly salary for doing a crochet business. And I'm gonna go over that last. I have a print out that I can send to my Diva Squad members if you would like. Actually, I'll just upload it in the community section. Let me write that down, because I say stuff and then I don't remember, and then y'all be coming at me like, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. I'm sorry, I forgot. I do stuff and I go into the rabbit hole a whole lot, y'all. A whole lot. I go into that rabbit hole. But yeah, so send print out of salary. Okay. All right. So let's get going. Crocheting at home. Where else you gonna crochet at, right? Where else you gonna crochet at? I think that what we need to take into consideration, that we do not always want to crochet. Eh, Let me rephrase that. There's not always time to crochet. If you have a full-time job, there's not always time to crochet there. Some people have the luxury of being able to do it. Not everybody do. So crocheting at home is like one of the best things to do. Instead of sitting there watching TV, not doing nothing, it's best to take out that hook and just start crocheting. Make it happen. Find a project and just do it. Whatever your mind is ready for that moment in time, because some people can't just crochet anything. They have to crochet something that they are interested in. Oh my God, my cat is going crazy. Whatever they're interested in at that moment in time, they have to do that. And so custom orders may not be for them, but doing what you want, that right there is where you need to go. So with that being said, the first thing I want to say is doing finished used products. So if you have a product, this cat is really fighting over there. If you have a finished product that you had completed and you just did it because you wanted to do it for fun, sell it. Sell it. That is money. I know. We like to do a lot of gift giving. Sell those finished products though to someone that's going to buy it so that you can make some money. I have products over here that is done, completed, because I'm moving and I'm packing, and I see so many projects that I have that are completed, and they're from pillows, blankets, scarves. I think I even have a tote bag in there, and I don't even remember doing it. And then I have a hats, and I'm like, what the hizzy is going on? So I decided, I'm like, I'm not taking this with me. I'm going to sell them. So I'm going to tell you what to do that. How do you sell your finished products that you are not doing anything with? Let me see. Okay. So when you do that, when you sell your finished projects, make sure that you why it didn't show. Oh, there you go. Make sure that you make sure that it's cleaned, and make sure that whoever you're giving it to, like if it's a hypoallergenic thing, baby, whatever. The one thing that I noticed is some pros of selling your finished product. The pros of selling your finished product is make what you want when you want it. Make what you want when you want it. Yes. Whatever your heart desires, you can create when you want it and just sell it. That is the beautiful thing about just crocheting and then selling it as it is. The con is it's it takes a lot of time to see the result because sometimes what you like is what somebody else don't, or they might not see it as beautiful as you. And I notice I have a creative imagination and so many people love my stuff. So I'm like, if I create this, it's gonna be for sure gonna sell, and then it don't. So that's the con of not being able to, sell your finished products. But here's some ideas, right? You got your pen and your paper. Here are some ideas. Ideas of selling your finished product would be craft shows, craft fairs. I usually wear them, and some people be like, "Oh, where you get that from?" Or I will post it. Anybody want? I think the best option is what you call it, raffling it off. That's like one of the best options. Raffling. What the hazy? My cat is really hanging. Oh my god, my cat is hanging from. So the, my cat is hanging. Oh my god. Not like she's literally like. Anyway, pros. What you need to do is get you a person like a wingman who can be able to sell it at their job or something like that. That's some for sure ways of selling those finished products. I myself do not really sell my finished products because at the time, well, those are old, but in the last like 3 to 4 years, I don't really have anything to sell because everybody take it. It's like custom orders, um, or if I just want to make it just to make it, like it just goes. Like if it's not a family member or a friend who take it or want to buy it, then it's always someone, a stranger or whatever. So I don't really have too many finished products, but I know so many of us do. They have a corner with just a whole lot of stuff just filled, not just whips, but a lot of stuff that's filled with things and items that you finished and you don't know what else to do with it. So make some extra money. Put it on Ravelry, or not Ravelry, put it on Etsy, or what is it, Poshmark. There's a lot of different places, eBay, that you could sell your items and people will buy it. Yeah, you just got to find the audience. That's another topic that I could go over one day. Finding your audience. Like I have a for sure way of getting the audience, and that's actually on my to-do list. But of course, I'm sorry, Diva Squad, get it first. Sorry. hmm The other thing that you could do to make money is custom orders. So we all know the pros of making your custom orders is you could be creative. You could help, they can help you. Like a lot of customers come to me and say, can you make that? And things that I've never even thought I would even make, things that I never wanted to make, I create them, and it's like, wow, I didn't know I could do this, or wow, I'm really liking this. So custom orders sometimes push you into an area where you didn't think you would be at. So I call that a pro because it's some things that I never wanted to do that I've done as a custom order, and that's layets, right? Yeah, layets, baby, like um, pink, pretty layets, blue, pastel colors. Yeah, I think that is so dope, especially when you sell them for like a bulk price. You get a good amount of money for that. And that is like the highest pro I can ever say for custom products, because I'm about to show you one of the items that I had made. It had like I think it was like the snowsuit. What was her name? I think her name was it was a baby's name. And yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. I'm gonna show you in a few seconds. But once I did this, it was like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was gonna fall in love with making this type of item. It's like almost like my favorite item so far of making, because not only did I make the blanket, I made the outfit, and it was a hat I believe I made, and then it was something else, but then I sold it with the everything together. So you add your blanket price and your outfit price, and boom, that's actually good money. And it was so pretty. I'm gonna show you right now. It was so pretty. Like, I was so excited because it was like so pretty. Like, I can't say anything else about it. It was just so pretty. It was also a baby blanket. It was a baseball outfit, I think. Because I think what we need to also do is make your photo props. Like, what I like for myself is to start doing, when I get settled, when I move, I am going to start doing the photo props and the blankets together, so it would be like a theme. So it would be like Cinderella, maybe a Cinderella blanket, and then maybe like a Cinderella photo prop, and this is for babies, of course. But I think that it will not only boost up my custom order part of my business, but it will also give me freedom to just basically do whatever I want, however I want to do it. And it's dope doing it. It really is. It's dope. It's so dope doing it. I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show y'all. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. Uh, how exactly does a raffle work? So what you do is would suggest electronic, because the electronic version will be able to get a whole lot of people, and you would just include you would just tell them they have to pay for shipping and handling, or you can say you'll pay for it. Doesn't, it's up to you. But I would do it like on social media, and I will like post it. I will have a bunch of people, and there are like it's called raffle.com or raffle. It's different raffle online things where you can um basically sign up. You do have to pay a certain fee for it though, but started finding ways I started finding ways to go about that. But the manual way, I'm pretty sure you guys know what to do manually. That's basically taking the, raffle tickets and giving it to people, and then say, this is like $5 or $10. I would never charge $1 for your no. I would do at least, depending on what it is, I would do $5 to $10. And then the $5 or $10 will start piling up as many people will want it, especially if it's a hot item and it's something that people want. They're gonna keep buying. I had my cousin, she wanted these stockings that I made one time, baby. My cousin was like, can I get 2 more? Can I get 3 more? Oh, wait, such and such want 5 more. Like, do you do arm? This is an online thing. How we doing the arm, y'all? How we doing the arm? This is online. Like, yeah, it was crazy. And then I was doing a custom scarf. So it wasn't a scarf that I had. I just wanted to like test my skills a little bit. And I said it'll be custom. And whatever you want, I will make sure I will make it. And when I did that, baby, that was like the it was almost like advertisement for me to go to another level, because once I did that, the person who won was in a social club. She wanted a social club design. So when I made the design, I made it like the social club. That right there attracted her social club. And that was like 8 people right there. So the 8 people that bought that ordered from me wore theirs, and then they had other people. So it's like a chain reaction. So raffle for me is the for sure thing to do to make a little bit of money. You can also do the $2, send me like $5, $2 to your PayPal or Cash App, and you just take those names, put it in like a hat, because that's how you keep a log of the names. Oh wow, I'm sorry. They keep a log of the names, and then that day do it live. Always do a live pick the drawing or pick the winner so that they can see it on live. You don't want to do it without nobody seeing it. Even if they didn't see it, they can always go back. You don't ever want to do the drawing without being live. I don't suggest that. Even if you're doing it manual, I would still record it. Word of advice to the experienced. Mm-mm-mm. But thank you for asking, because um I think that that's the main thing that will make you some money, and quick. And quick. For your town, like if you're in an area where you're big on NFL, I would do an NFL project as well, especially around that time. And also think ahead. I have a calendar where I have everything that's I'm doing, everything that's coming up. There's what you call it, breast cancer awareness coming up, so I might do something for breast cancer awareness. There's Christmas, the holidays, Halloween, I might do something for Halloween. Just think ahead of time. I would do it like a month or two ahead of time, and then bring it out, so that if somebody want it, you don't want to sell it the week of Halloween or the week of a certain event, because by that time the person might already have it. So you want to do it at least months prior, so that you are ahead of the game. Word of advice. um what else about selling your finished products? The other thing about selling my finished product was that I had a problem with I guess you know how when you are doing something that you just want to do for fun. So when you're doing it for fun and you never really did it before and it's not really your expertise, it will tend to not be damn near perfect. So the best thing to do is to make sure it looks good, because I did have a problem with that at one point, and I did sell something that I shouldn't have sold, and it wound up coming back with holes. So just be careful with that, okay? Just be careful when you're selling your older products. Make sure that it looks good, smells good, feel good, all of that, all of the above, because you don't want to send anything to anybody that doesn't look good. You don't want to do that. Not at all. All right. So let's go on to the next one. The next one is custom. Oh, wait. I didn't show you. I did not show you the let me see. I gotta show you the blanket that I sold. Well, you know what? We're about to go into custom orders. This was a custom order, so let's do that. This is a custom order. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so this is, I think I did this too tight, y'all. My brain's starting to hurt. I did this too tight. Oh, jeez. All right, so the custom order that I did, and I made good money. So, when you see my video of putting out prices, you're going to see my video on what you call it? how to create a good price. When you see that, you're going to see how I come up with my prices. And when I tell you, when I tell you that this way makes me a good amount of money, I don't think you understand. Let me show you. So this is the blanket. And then it had the snowsuit outfit, the booties. I think it was a hat. It's a hat on the side. And the snowsuit has the ears, like the teddy bear ears, and the blanket that match it. She wanted pink on top of pink on top of pink. So I gave her pink on top of pink on top of pink. Yeah, at first I was like, is she out of her mind? But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? We could do that. We could just do different variations of pink. So that's what I did. I did different variations of pink. And I started seeing that my what you call it? My way of doing my pricing at that time was a little bit different than what I'm starting to do now. And what I do now is like a la carte thing. And this was one of the reasons why I started it, because when she wanted the blanket, I was like, you know what, it would be so cool if you add this, and then if you add that, and if you add this and add that. And the more I kept adding to it, the more her price kept going up, 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 up. So I was using my, I guess, marketing, and I don't know a lot about it, but I do research. So I was using a lot of that. I was using a lot of being personable with this person. I mentioned this a lot too. I study some of them. Like I will go on their page, I would see what they like. She was pregnant with the baby, and I already knew the baby name was going to be Willow No Rags. She just wanted Willow and she wanted trees, and I was like, no, that would be dreaded. Baby's not dreaded. No. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people do not agree, but I think it's the way you talk to people. A lot of people do not agree with telling someone, no, I don't think that'd be good for you. I say it because I know what I can make. I know what I can create. I know what I think you may want on a scale of what you want for your baby. And that's why I said I go to their page, I look them up, I study them, I look what they like. And and it's a psychology thing, y'all. For you can know how much, and this is sad, but a lot of people put stuff out there. You can know if a person is going to pay your price or not just by the items that they put online, just by what they wear, just by where they go. It's a psychology thing. Just by looking at their profile picture, you could tell a lot about who they are. So based off of that information that I just researched before she even spoke to me, I researched her. So as we're talking about what I'm going to create for her, I let her tell me, what do you want? And she tells me what she wanted, right? So then I say, okay, this is your first baby? Yes. Boom. Okay, you having a girl? Boom. All right. This lady has an Audi. Okay. Audi, Audi, whatever you call it. Then she says, yeah, this is my first baby, the first grand and the first great grand. Okay. So my mind is going. My mind is just going, 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 going. Okay. I said, this is your first baby. You need to do it. And this is not the first thing that she got either. She for the first year, she got something else. So this is a continuous customer because of what I did for her that first time. That first time I gave her that wow factor. I don't know this lady. She found me on social media. So again, where she live at? I needed to know where she live at because if the snowsuit, would that be even beneficial? I noticed that because this is her first baby, she like posting, oh, this is so cute. Look at this baby outfit. Look at this. I took what she posted, a baby outfit of what she posted, and recreated it with that. because it was like a little onesie thing with a hood, and it had the teddy bear thing. But I know she also live in a climate where it's kind of cold, and she like Uggs, and she put something up there that said baby Uggs or something like that. So I made like little baby Uggs. I put a little fur around it too. The hat was simple because she had some other stuff coming too. Willow Naray, right? Guess what? Guess what? How I got that design? Her baby shower invites. That's her baby shower invites. Tell me people are doing that. No! Get you the baby shower invite, make the graph of it, and make that baby blanket. Come there to that baby shower with the theme of that baby shower, the invite, and you looking at it like, oh, this is your baby theme. This is your baby's nursery theme. This is your baby shower theme. Like, come on. What other way to make it worth your while to get this customer? You got to seal it in the first time. So for this right here, she paid at least, I think it was at that time, it was like 270, 275, 275. And that I did include the shipping and handling. Now, 275 included the blanket. That blanket looked huge, but let me tell you something. That blanket was only 110 by 110. I think it was 110 by 120. That's almost like the pillow, a large pillow plus a little bit more. Come on now. You got to use your brain, people. So for a newborn baby, you can get away with making like a small version of a blanket, and it would still look humongous on a baby. And I'm going to prove to you how humongous the blanket will look like, but the baby will be on the blanket, and it looks like, it's like, oh my God, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you because I don't think y'all know. I don't think y'all know. I don't think you understand what I'm trying to tell you. You use your brain to make money, as much money as possible with these Graphghans. I'm telling you. So let me see. This is another for sure thing that I did that got me some good money. Not just good money, great money. This right here. I don't know nothing about baseball, but let me tell you something. Shauna went to studying. Shauna went studying, okay? Shauna went and found the perfect idea. The baby shower was Phillies. The mom, the dad liked Phillies. They loved baseball. The baby's name was similar. So basically, I just took I just took the idea of what, because I don't know. You know what? They didn't have a baby shower. Mm-mm. They did not have a baby shower. What happened was this was my sister's coworker. That's what it was. My sister's coworker. Yes, I found it. My sister's coworker. This is a principal. She was pregnant and they gave her a baby shower there at the school. And they gave like some type of Phillies theme because they in the South Jersey area, and it was, a Phillies thing. And yeah, that right there did something to me because it got me some more orders, y'all. It got me some more orders. it in that professional setting too, it got me some more orders. And my sister is like a networking queen because she's not only into AKA, she's an AKA. She's also in Jack and Jill. And She's a professional. She's a principal. So with all that being said, she know people that know people that know people that know people, right? So my sister is like that all-time person that you wanna people like that you wanna get close to because they can make you like your money keeps on making money, basically. That's basically what happened. My money kept on making money. Um, all right, so I'm gonna show you. I now this the whole school got together and bought this for this teacher. The whole school decided to let me see. Yeah, the whole school decided, to get together and make this for the teacher. So it was not no one person doing it. So because it wasn't the one person doing it, it was a bunch of people. And because it was a bunch of people, I was able to do what I do. And that's like, you would want this, you would want that, you would want to make this, you would want to make that. Like, yeah, I kind of at the end of the day, my sister was like, look, I'm not paying for this by myself. So do you. I was like, you sure? She said, yeah, do you. I wound up charging 400, and you're gonna see why, because it's a little bit more to this. This was 400, and I wrote it down. I charged her for whoa. I honestly charged her 500. I charged her 500 flat. It says I charged her 500. So okay. I thought it was for something. It has to be a reason why I charged a little extra, but let me show you. So this was the teacher who was pregnant. Look at the size. That's not a whole. And look at the baby though. You look at the size compared to the mom versus the baby. It's the baby is swallowed up in it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's right there proves to you that 110 by 120 is for sure a good, and it's quick. Yes, there's a lot of detail, but it was quick. I did that within a week. A week. Come on now, stop playing. We don't play. I make cleats. Oh, that's why too. I forgot I made the cleats. I made the baseball and the baseball bat and the cap. You see, I got custom buttons on it too, right? I see why I made. All right, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Why? Yeah. And this was the whole outfit. I used the buttons. I always buy like custom buttons though. I always buy. If you could see like this cap right there, that's a button that I used. These are the buttons. This right here is my label. I have some pretty labels, if I may say so myself. I have pretty labels. But this is just showing you how it use your brain. That's basically what I'm saying. Use your brain to make money. 110 by 120 is not big at all whatsoever. I also was able to make the outfit, even though the baby grew out that outfit, because she put that on. That baby was I think a month old. She didn't put the outfit on right then and there. She put it on a month later, so it was a little small. But yeah. That is absolutely so freaking cute. The more I look at it, yo, Shauna, you so dope. I'm tooting my own horn, and it's worth the money. I did not remember making 500 on it, but like my sister said, the school got together. They love this teacher, the principal, it's an assistant principal, and they all got together and put the money into it. So that's how I was able to make $500 on that, and it only took me a week and a half. The blanket took a week, and then the other stuff took me like maybe a couple of days. So I'm gonna say I gave her. I always give a 4 to 6 week or 6 to 8 week process, depending on the what I'm making. But I had that done within a month, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I had it within 3 weeks. So you can do it. Do not tell me you can't do it. All right? Custom orders. Get some custom orders in. Even if you start off with baby showers, you start off with the baby shower and you do it big. What I mean big is you get that invite. You get the invite, be like Diva or whoever you want to go to if they do it. But you go, Diva, I need to make this. I don't know how to do it. Do you? I'm going to say, do you want me to divatize it? Because that's how I do. Do you want me to tweak it? Do you want me to divatize it? Do you want me to like put my own spin on it? 9 times out of 10, y'all going to say yes. Do what you got to do. And I'm going to do what I got to do. And I'm going to use that invite. And I might stalk the person if I might not. I might not need to because you gave me more than enough information. But my customers, personally, I do look them up. So when my sister told me about this principal, she know me. Who's that? Did I meet her? Da-da-da-da. And then I go on her page. I look them up. I'm like, ooh, not only did she like Phillies, she started looking at baby toys. Oh, okay. Should I put the baby's name? Oh, she got the name. Listen, do what you got to do to make it pop. She told me that the principal was so amazed at what I did. She said that other family members gave crocheted items and she felt so bad because this was the go-to. That's 9 times out of 10 all my stuff. I ain't gonna lie. People make the crochet blankets, the granny square, so pretty. It looks nice, the little edging. But once they see mine, they like, what the hell? What the hell? I just knew my handmade was the bomb. Then they look at I'm not saying it's not the bomb. I'm just saying I'm extra. I'm extra. They hired the hooker. I'm extra. So, with that being said, be a little extra, be a little bit different, spontaneous. I am like that. I can't just say, oh, the customers say to me, oh, I just want a Phillies blanket for my baby. And they just want the Phillies logo for the baby. I can't do it. I mean, I can, I just won't. I just can't because I feel like if you came to me, you want creative, you want different, you want unique. And I'm going to give it to you. So that's how I make more money doing that. How am I able to go from selling my blankets from $60? I was selling blankets $60 to now nothing less than $150 for, and that's only if it's just a plain blanket or with a name. It's more than that because I deserve it. They're coming to me for a reason because they know. Not only that, my audience is a little bit more higher ups, more bougie like. And it was accidental because I have like a bougie sister. Don't tell her. No, y'all could tell her because I tell her all the time. But anyway, my sister is kind of bougie. And she's in, like I said, she's in a sorority. She's also in a teacher's principal. She's also getting her PhD. My family is like that. My cousin was on here with me. Like we just have this way of the gift to talk to people and to make it more like appealing for others. So when like my cousin, when she came on here, if you watched it, Bimmy did the Lizzo jacket. I helped her get into Graphghans, and not only did she get into Graphghans, she's like way into Graphghans now. So she's doing photos and stuff now. And where she works at, she was able to get it in there. Not only was she able to get it in there, she made one for Lizzo, and that Lizzo one got her into making money from the Jodeci. She made it for LL Cool J. Um, she see people all the time on a regular basis, and that's what I mean by put your stuff out there and keep it popping. I'll show you the one that I did for the celebrity. I did I did like three for a celebrity and athlete. The one that I did for the athlete, I'll show you in a minute what I did for them. But yeah, do what you gotta do. And let me tell you something. This must be meant for me, and it must be divine because people come to me. I don't go to them. I don't stalk nobody. If it's meant for you and this is what you do, you don't have to stalk anyone at all. I did 3 blankets for the top black he's an African American lawyer, the top African American lawyer in the South Jersey area. Top man built his house from the ground up. The blanket he wanted, and I'll show you that too. The blanket he wanted, it was a sorority blanket for someone. And baby, when I tell you that blanket did something, because he was like, I need 3 more. I'm like, what? Do you remember how much I charged you for that? You remember? I'm trying to tell you, like, you remember how much I charged you for that, right? It wasn't a thing because they appreciate handmade. They appreciate spending their money on something quality. And that was a gift. Now, the celebrity first. Let me show you the celebrity first. So this is still in the custom. And I posted it on my social media. How I got to him was my sister. That's how I got to him. He received a blanket for his baby through my sister's organization, which was what is it called? Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill is an organization for moms and dads, more moms that are that it's like a certain type of society where they do things that are beneficial for the kids. So my sister did it for more networking purposes for the kids, so that the kids are able to get out there. And these are doctors, lawyers, principals, executives, people who are out there. And that, I guess one of the ladies, one of the mommies was having a baby, and they decided to gift that to the baby. She didn't have the baby yet. She had the baby, and they sent me a picture, and I almost cried because that house is nice. I wasn't looking at my stuff. I was looking at their house. I can't show y'all their house, but that their house was so nice. I was like, what? My sister said, Shauna, really? Like, really? But this is what I had made for them. They gave me the baby's name. And again, this is a group that got together. So because it was the group that got together, I was able to charge a little bit more too. So get together with your local people, your local organizations, your like get together with them. People that you know that are in organizations, get with them. I'm sorry, somebody sent me a crazy message. Yeah, so this was what I did, and what I did was I added a little bit of the logo of the organization. So it made it look like this is from the whole clan. Again, my sister let me do whatever I want. She said, I don't care, do it. She said it's from the organization, so whatever. And I did. I added the organization. That's the part of the logo. So if you know what the Jack and Jill logo is, that's Jack and Jill logo. I don't have the whole thing because I only put part of it. And again, when I do my graphs, I do my graphs to make it look almost realistic. So if you see that it's half of the logo, because I saw somebody said, why you ain't put the logo up, the whole logo up there? Now, who wears a sweater with a logo just up here like that? Like, yeah. So when I do my graphs, I do it with the intent of it looking kind of sort of realistic. And yeah. So that was it. This was the blanket. This is part of their house. I had to crop off some stuff. That was the blanket. And this is the baby. I don't want to show a full thing of the baby, but yeah, that was the baby. And see, and the baby actually, it was like a couple of months at that time, and still that blanket was big. If that blanket still was big, and the baby had to be like 3-4 months. So get with it, y'all. Make that money. And if you have a problem with a size, come to me and I will help you. And even if you get like overwhelmed and thinking that you're not going to be able to accomplish it, I'm going to tell you something. That was for the boy Bo. The baby name is Bo. For boy's blanket. Okay, so that was only $275. That was only $275 because it was just a blanket. I used I had to do the logo and I had to ask permission for it. So to answer your question. So well, first of all, thank you for being a Diva Squad member. If you're not a Diva Squad member, you better make sure you join right there next to the subscribe button. It's a join button down there. Click join so you can get all of the good membership, all of the benefits that the Diva Squad have. And for all of you Diva Squad members, don't forget you're getting the hat videos for free, the pattern that comes with the hat videos, and you are all able to be on in the class, the Tunisian class, which starts September 7th. So get your stuff ready because I'm putting out everything, and the sign up sheet will be tomorrow. You can sign up for the Tunisian class September 7th, and everybody for this whole week will be in all the classes for free. Anything that I do for the rest of the week, you'll get for free. So, what are the rules on selling sorority themed items? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have I don't know. What I do know is that I do not go and sell. Yeah, October 7th, I'm sorry. October 7th. I don't know. I do know for a fact that AKA is very strict. Very, 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 very strict. What I did was my sister's what you call it? My sister's like their chapter, I would act like their chapter and their headquarters, and I would get permission from there. But whoever I am making it for, I will ask. I will ask. There's as of right now, there's nothing out there that says there's no like you can't crochet the items or whatever. There's nothing out there. I know like Prince, I can't put him in my shop no more. there's certain things that you can do and get away with without them being able to get at you. But I can't go over all of that right now. I can do a video on that separately. But throughout the years, I started having a list of the do's and don'ts of certain organizations, certain um, artists. It's a lot of do's and don'ts. Some allow you to, some don't. Some allow you to create it, you just can't charge. Like, it depends. So there was there was it was one thing that I made a graph for, and I just started just giving them away because I didn't want to sell it. So it depends. I can't answer all of that at once, but yeah, it depends. AKA, I did have to get permission for. They are really uh, strict. They are really strict. Okay, so for Bo's dad, the lawyer, the top lawyer, he also bought. So this is what I mean by that gift that keeps giving. Bo's daddy, the top lawyer. Wait, I did show y'all the I think I showed y'all the Delta when he made, I think I did. I don't know. I'll show you again. He wanted a Delta blanket for a friend or a family member or something. So when I made that teddy bear blanket that the whole group got together and bought, that's when a year later he asked for that Delta blanket. And there you go. And that's how I was able to get that. Um the other thing is the celebrity. The celebrity and the athlete. I'll show you the athlete first. Now, again, my sister, but actually she didn't know this part though. This part she didn't know. She only knew after I told her. She did not know that I actually did it for the celebrity. It was her in-laws basically. Her in-law came to me and asked me if I could do a blanket, and I was like, sure, no problem. What do you want me to do? And she said, this is for my niece who married a NFL player and they're having a baby. Can you please make the blanket? Now, when I tell you, I was like, yeah, right. What NFL player? Wait, you mean NFL player? And she told me the name of him, and so I said, okay. I went to look him up, and I was like, she ain't lie. This is really an NFL player. So this was one of the first ones that I've done, and yeah, it was on and popping ever since then. It was on and popping ever since then. So here it is. This is the, oh wait, let me get rid of that. This is this is the blanket, the design that I made for her. And that's the dad, that's the actual football player. The baby was named after him. This was a long time ago. This is, like I said, one of the first ones I made for an athlete. And this is also let me see. Yeah, this is also the blanket. Yeah, this was like back then when I was still like, I'm a lot better now. This is when I was still learning how to do this and do that. I would have done a lot different. A lot different. I would not do this like this ever again. And this man, he got it in his damn, like, it's a picture he had on social media. This is one of the pictures that I had took from him. And I'm looking like, are you serious? Are you serious? I don't want to put the baby up there, so I kind of left that up there. But yeah, I said I see my blanket. I see the blanket I made on his page. But this was so long ago. I don't know. I don't think it's up there now. That boy is probably like 6 now, 7. So this was one of the first athletes I've made. The ghetto superstar. Oh Lord, I'll show you that. So I'm showing you to tell you that you can make money off of just giving to people, and the word starts, like, people start talking, people start saying, oh, I like that blanket. And then when you give it, you make sure your business cards is in there, and give a lot of business cards, because especially at baby showers, because they be like, oh, can I get your card? Oh, who made that? Can I get your card? And I'm like, here. So make sure you have business cards, make sure you have what you call inserts. I always keep some inserts around, and I just make sure that I have everything I need to give to those people so that it's easy for them to contact me. I don't want nobody to say, oh, I couldn't see this or see that, or I couldn't get to this. I made it easy for them to give out my information. And my sister, hands down, the bomb when it came to networking. So always get you a sister like my sister, my blood sister, who networks. Like, she network like crazy. She knows this person and that person. Like, something happened the other day, and I'm looking at the paper, and I'm like, I gotta call this number, and I can't get through. And she's like, oh, that's my soror's father. And I'm like, what? And I'm like that here when it comes to like the educational and the, I don't like politics, but when it comes to little politics, I know certain people. So network. How you getting your business out there to make money? Network. Get your name out of there. Sometimes we could be at a meeting and I'll be like, yeah, well, I crochet and I'll be crocheting this, and you about to have a baby. This one look, I make it up. Even if we could be talking about apples and oranges, and I'll be like, crochet. Did y'all say crochet? Did y'all say Graphghan? Yeah, you got to do that. Oh, before I go to the other one, did y'all want to see the Ghetto Fabulous? She I can't tell who it is, but uh yeah, the Ghetto Fabulous chick from so the Hood Ratchets. What'd you call it? Hood Ratchets. The celebrity. The celebrity chick. This was the one of the hardest blankets I've done, and I've done a lot of blankets, but I'm going to say it was one of the hardest because she saw one blanket that I made on social media, and then when she saw that one, she was like, oh, well, can you make mine like this? And I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. And then she goes, well, wait, can you make it like this too, or can you add this? And I'm like, I think she kind of overcreated, like overstimulated my creative juices or something. I don't know what the hell, but all I know is, how you some super celebrity asking for yarn Gucci? But that's another story. That I ain't even gonna go there with that. How you a super celebrity asking for fake Gucci? But anyway, I made it cute though. I made it cute. The other thing I can't show, she wanted me to sign a non-disclosure, like what you call it, a disclosure or whatever. I didn't sign it. But I also still don't want to give out her information. Here it is. Let me show you. So I did different versions of this blanket, and I had to basically show her like different ways that it could be done. And I said, okay, she's giving me a lot of hell. So I am going to make this worth my while. I am going to make this huge for me in my career because she was giving me damn near hell. And like she changed the design. Then in the middle of it, she said, and then she didn't even have the baby yet, and she wanted me to put the date of the baby born. And I was like, well, when is the baby gonna be born? I know good and well what the answer was, but I was being a smart ass because she was like, can you add the baby's date of birth? And then I don't think she's smart because she said, can you add the date of the due date? She said, can you put the due date on there? And I'm like, when you want the day that the baby's being born? She said, isn't that the due date? I was like, this your first baby? Because I did look her up, but I could have sworn she had another child, but maybe I didn't do my research right. But why you don't know that the due date is not always going to be your date of birth, like the baby's date of birth? I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, so we just played around with some designs or whatever, and I still felt some type of way because this makes no sense to me. But this was the final project, and she actually loved it, and it is what it is. Ooh, how art thou? Okay, Barbie. Okay, Black Barbie. Okay. All right. I see Barbie. Yes. Love it. Love it. Love it, boo. Yes, boo. Yes. Guess what we talking about?
Hello. Hello, ladies. How is everyone?
Everybody is Gucci. Everybody is Gucci. Period, boo. Guess what we talking
We just
about?
got home from what y'all talking about?
Money. Making money with Graphghans.
Money, 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 money is my middle name.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
You could do it if you want to. You could do it if you choose to. But you have to like it or love it. And I happen to love it. Y'all can get out there and make all them clothes if you want to. They are so boring to me. And I commend anybody that could do it because it's the same thing day in and day out. With the Graphkins, you have variety. You have colors. There's some boring blankets, of course, but
I don't make
I,
boring
I
graphs.
like the challenged blankets with a lot of color changes. That's probably why I'm not done with my Jordan because I'm down to two colors and it's boring. I have
Oh,
like I have like 12 rows left. But I
girl,
haven't
bye.
sat down long enough to do it. I thought I was gonna get it done every day last week. I was tired. And then I got two new little humans and they were with me. And I was off this weekend. And guess who crocheted? Nothing.
You slipping.
Well, I could get away with the boy. It's that little girl. She's a no limit soldier. Yeah, she's 9 months. She rules the world. How do I get bossed by a 9 month old?
Easy. Easy, Granny.
Not the preacher. She be, I ain't the, I'm gonna put my foot down. Put my down.
Girl, you stuck. Girl, she must be moving in the house or something. There you go. I'm about to say you stuck.
I brought the dogs outside. You think she's gonna listen to me when I tell her she's gonna like it, love it, and be quiet?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I don't think so either. I was just being nice.
You
I was
don't?
being nice.
Oh, you did it yourself?
Girl.
I'm on live. Tell the people hi. Y'all say hi to Big Mike.
Hey, Big Mike. Where that warehouse?
Oh, y'all want to see it? Is it a light back there?
I want to
It's
see the
not.
warehouse.
It's not finished yet. It's not finished, but I'll let y'all take a peek. I don't know if I get much Wi-Fi back here.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think you getting a lot of Wi-Fi. That's another thing. You get a supportive mate that builds you a warehouse, and you can
Period.
crochet in your warehouse. So instead of a she shed, she
Can
got
you
a
flip the
warehouse.
camera on this? Can you flip the camera? No.
She was about to
All
kill
right,
me.
he's almost done.
Oh, I
You remember
remember
how much
when
of a
you
mess
first
it
had
looked?
it. It don't look like when you first did it. That's what's
Nope. So
up.
now we're gonna work on the floors, and then all that yarn that you see behind me will be out here in this room, out here in this warehouse. So it's almost done. He just has to finish the rest of the ceiling. Then we're gonna mud and tape and paint. Then we're gonna work on these floors. Exactly how it's going down, just like that. So
I'm
you can see it
excited.
come to life because it used to look like.
Yeah, I remember when you first showed me.
Yeah, so
That's
I'm
a
very
he did a
excited.
lot of work.
He
Go
did.
ahead, Mike.
All right, thanks. Yep.
Go ahead. Just
Y'all want
start
and
this
this
up.
my this is my crochet. That's
I
Tyson.
don't know what we
Cause he packs a mighty punch.
you going in and out, Gil.
Cause I'm outside. I'm going in now.
Okay, go ahead and
Here.
um so that was like with the custom orders, but a shop. I think that let me put her down until she go in. But the shop, Etsy, Ravelry, Shopify, is that what we need to do? Is that something that you guys are looking into? I particularly think that you gotta be very strategic when you do it. And it gotta be like I would do my research. I would do my research to find what is in demand, what do people want, what is it that people, and I'm not talking about just regular crochet, I'm talking about Graphghans. Because to do an Etsy, not everybody is always going to go on there to say I want a baby blanket with such and such. Like not everybody knows that they could do that. Not everybody knows that they can go on there and find certain types of items. So I don't know. I'm not going to say you can't, but do you want to make a good amount of money or a little bit of money? You can make some. You can make some. So I mean, if you want, you can. But I did way better. My Etsy was popping with my graphs. That's because crocheters are looking for graphs on a all the time basis. And everyone, even outside of my groups, outside of my circle, everyone wanted a graph. So it was easy for me to sell a lot of graphs. Before I stopped my Etsy, I had sold like over 5,000 graphs. I had like 5,000 sales. And it was the bomb, but I had a lot of strikes because my people reported me a lot because they were mad that I was putting stuff out there and they don't like when you are trying to excel. And that's the part that I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, so the pros about having a shop is you can sell a variety of stuff. You don't have to sell just one thing. It's a whole bunch of things that you could sell. I'm gonna put her down for a little bit. You could sell a whole bunch of things, and then you could sell in like large quantities. And they also give you an area where you could see like your finances. You could see your I'm sorry, I keep accidentally. I don't know if she wanted everybody to see her house. But I think she's settled now. But yeah, the Etsy shop, the Shopify, or all of that, it shows you the the analytics. It shows you your finances. It gives you like a printout of your statistics. It gives you all of that. So that's the pros of having an Etsy, and that's the pros of having a website. But there's some cons. The competition, like I said, on a scale like Etsy, There's some dirty down people, some low down dirty people that's gonna call and report you and say, "Oh, you're doing this, or you're doing that," and that's the wait a minute, wait a minute. And that's the part that bothered me because I didn't do nothing to these people. And they just called. Remember, my website went down too. Somebody reported me on one of my websites too, and said that I was selling things that I didn't make. I had to prove it. I had to send all this proof of my PAT files from PC Stitch just to prove that they were actually mine. And I think that's wrong. But competition, I don't look at it as I'm competing with them, but apparently they looking at it like they competing with me. And a lot of people gonna take your ideas. That's just that. They're gonna do it. They're gonna take your ideas. There's nothing you can do with that. They may even take your idea as of like everything word for word, picture for picture, square to they will take your idea, okay? And that's the thing I had to get over because in my younger years and my mental capacity that I had back then, I used to get so mad and I used to entertain it. I don't no more. I found screenshots. I don't know why, but I have a whole lot of pictures that I found of all these screenshots of me getting from people saying, "Oh, this person talking about you, this person talking about you," and I would go confront them. I don't do that no more. I don't care. The fees, you got to pay fees when you on these websites. You got to pay fees. So is it worth it? Some people just give up the Etsy or the website because they're not making enough money to even keep up with the fees. With me, Etsy went up in the fees, but I still was making a lot of money. Like I was making like a extra. It was the lowest I made was like 350 a month. The highest I made was like 850 a month. It went up and down, depending on the situation. So it depends on what you selling. The other con is you gotta promote. It's not gonna promote for you. Etsy do put your stuff out there as long as you pay the extra dollar or $2 or whatever. They'll keep pushing it. So if anybody goes searching something, God bless you.
Thank you.
If somebody goes searching for something, that is called SEO. The SEO is going to attract you. So, when you go on Etsy, it always shows everything that you always searching because it tracks your every movement. And we are paying into that. So because we're paying into that, it starts putting up there. But you have to sell a good amount of things and people have to literally keep going in there typing your name. And YouTube works like that too. YouTube works like that. The next thing is content creator. Content creator. Not everybody is for the camera. Not everybody can do the camera. And you gotta be consistent. You gotta not only be consistent, it's like you can't put
Engaging.
very engaging. I can't with you. Yo, if they didn't know, I'll be thinking that you be drinking monsters all the time. If I didn't know you, I'll be thinking you be drinking monsters.
Everyone thinks I'm quiet.
Okay. Anyway, the
Touche.
content creator, you gotta really like in order to be a content creator, it really has to be worth your while. You can make a lot of money from it though, but it has to be something that you really, 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 really want to do. And you got to put everything out there. You got to have a camera ready for you at all times. You got to have multiple rings, multiple tripods, multiple cameras, good cameras. It just, and no bobbins. You don't need no damn bobbin to be a content creator. I'm sick of them fucking bobbins. But anyway, I don't know nothing about no damn bobbins. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. But the what
The I'm listening, engaging. And she's having a boy.
word?
So I
Is
need
she
something for a boy because I'm a new auntie. Bob is for Alana, yes, Bob is for president.
so like I was saying, content creator. So you could do it on TikTok, you could do it on Instagram, you could do it on Facebook. Reels. Reels are popping though. Reels is what every single person love to do. Everybody did a reel. If it's not just one reel, you had to have done at least one reel in your life. If you didn't,
I've
you
done
got
a
real.
real.
You gotta do one reel.
I
Just
did
one.
one.
Yeah. Just do one reel. And sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's annoying.
It's no different than a TikTok.
It really isn't, but I don't even like doing TikToks, and I'm not really great at it.
Me either.
So let me tell you something. To make money off of it,
You gotta spend money.
it has to be consistent. And not only consistent, you don't make a lot of money. It's literally pennies, and I'm not even lying. I'm not lying. And it took me 3 months to get my first check, which, to be honest, Little John, if y'all know Little John Yarns, that's my girl Alicia. She told me it took her like 3 years to get her first check,
Mm.
and it took me 3 months. But look at where she at, and look at where I'm at. But it took her years. Like she been doing this for like what 8 years now. So her business grew based off of her SEO expertise. She's great when it comes to analytics, the numbers, and SEO. Study SEO. So if you want to be a content creator, you got to know what SEO is. You got to know what marketing is, digital stuff. You got to know all of that. You got to be tech savvy. You got to know the latest trends. You got to know all of that. And you got to know a little, you got to do your research. So it's content creation is not just crocheting. You have to know about videography. You got to know a little bit about even doing graphic arts because you got to promote, you got to put stuff out there. So, content creation actually on my list is the top number one money maker because now these platforms, social media platforms, see how engaging people are. And because you are very engaged in watching other people reels, they make money off of that. They make money off of marketplace. They're clicking that button to take a class or clicking that button to buy products. They make money off of that. So the more you keep doing that, and the more people start clicking on your videos, the more the social media is making money too. But like I said, you're only getting pennies, and I'm not even lying. For like every 1,000 view, you probably get like 2 cents, and it has to be every 1,000 view. So if you got like 10,000 views, you're only getting what, like a couple of, like not even 10 cents. So it has to be worth your while, and it has to be consistent. You have to keep doing it. But that's just one reel or one video. Imagine doing like seven videos for like that week, right? You got to have in your head, you got to map it out. How many videos are you going to do per week? What are you going to put on these videos? You got to map it all out, and it's hard to do, especially if you have another life. It's hard because I myself got to edit. So it's not, you got to know how to edit. You got to know how to do all of this stuff, and that's where time starts coming in. And is it even worth it? For me, I know how to do that. So it's not a bad for me. It's not bad. But If this is good information, give me some likes. Press that like button. And if you did not join that Diva Squad, what are you waiting for? Join the Diva Squad. This week alone, everybody is getting the Diva Squad. The whole entire Diva Squad is receiving the hat tutorial. The hat tutorial, which is the breast cancer awareness hat, which it will be a video version of how to make it, and it's going to be the pattern, right? And you cannot just use it for breast cancer, you can use it for anything. Anything. It do not have to be just that. But I am going to show you my foolproof technique on how to create that hat and do it as a Graphghan. Yes. Poo. Poo. And next week starts our Tunisian scarf class, and everybody on the Diva squad is going to be in it for free. So this week alone, everything that I'm doing is going to be for all of the Diva squad members, even if you are just in there for learning how to graph, you still will be able to get in that Tunisian class if you want. So I'm going to put out the information tomorrow so that you could purchase whatever you need to purchase for that class and get on the way for your Tunisian scarf. So let's get back into how to make money on social media. And the pros about making money on social media is, for some people, it's fun. Uploading their life is fun. Uploading videos more live instead of editing, it's fun, and you make money off of it. There are easier ways, but I'm not talking about that. Maybe I'll do a whole video on another thing separate. But there's ways that you can go about doing it, like taking old videos, chopping it up, and putting it out there. Like there's so many different ways you could do it and make money off of it without really like doing a new video every single time. So I am just make sure you keep watching so you could know which one is the top, how much you make for being a content creator, how much you make being a graphic crochet designer, and the yearly salary. I got that for you, the yearly salary. So the other thing is making patterns. You ever made a pattern, Gail? No, right? But you know how to create, like, so Gail, what Gail do is, because a lot of people say that they don't know how to read patterns, they have to look at like videos and stuff. But Gail would read the pattern and she would make it a couple of times, because me and her do things different. She would make that same pattern a couple of times and then start changing it. I will make one pattern one time and change it. I don't I just I don't know. I just change it. I would read the pattern. I see what it says, but I'll be like, I don't want to do that. I'm changing my own thing. I don't make the pattern. 9 times out of 10, I just don't listen. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to listen. So I will make my own thing, but Gail would do it a number of times and then she would start changing it, whereas I would just change it right then and there. So if that makes money for you, I think she nailed it with the hats though. She nailed it with the hats because she made the same hat. She would make like maybe you got like 10,000 patterns of hats, but you pick like every year you pick like two like of your favorite pattern and you just create that same exact pattern. Just different color schemes. And she good with colors. Like I had to go to her for colors. But she would make the same hat multiple times
And they sell.
and it be popping. The scarves that match. You making a scarf? Oh no, you making Roman.
Roman got to go.
Okay.
And
So
again, I got 15 rows and I'm sleepy.
Lord.
I'm not gonna be able to do it because I gotta be at work at 5. I can't wait till I change my hour.
Yeah, I can't either. But the pros of The pros of doing that is uh making patterns. You could create your own pattern. It's a free for all. You can do whatever you want with that pattern. The thing about it is the pro about it is you can sell that same pattern multiple times. The downfall, the con of making a pattern is making the pattern. Not everybody is creative enough to make a pattern. Not everybody can, like, some people copy. Like, we was me and Gail, she she sent this picture, and I'm not going to say what it is because everybody going to know what it is. She sent this picture in this group chat that we have. I already had it, but I forgot to send it. She sent it before me. Sometimes she send the picture before I can send it, and sometimes I send it before she sent it. We would see the same damn picture, and we would say, "Girl, look at this hot mess." But anyway, she sent me that thing, and she said, and she got a YouTube video, and I'm looking at it like, I've
Oh,
seen that before. I'm thinking, looking at it, I'm like, I saw this before. So I went to my photos and I started searching up this thing. And I found it, but it wasn't that. It was somebody else's version. So this particular chick literally took somebody else's idea, created it into her own. Did she make any changes? Yeah. Yeah, she did. But it still was somebody else's. All the way down to almost all the details. It was somebody else's. And then Gail said she got a YouTube channel. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, this lady got a YouTube channel too. This lady put this same exact video on YouTube. I'm looking and I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl recreated this whole thing to almost to the point where she's saying almost the same thing as what the lady is saying. I said, you know what? I'm not. Because a person who is busy and ain't got nothing else to do, well, I'm going to change that. Not busy. A person who is not busy, a person who is messy will take that and post it and say it. And I ain't got time for that. Leave that girl alone. I'm going to just leave that girl alone. Um, it comes out. Whatever is in dark comes out. That's all I got to say. Don't copy. It's okay to be inspired and then write that. This was inspired by, and then change it up to make it your own. Don't copy it because somebody, this lady, the lady that I had made it in 2020.
mm,
The picture that Gail sent, she made it recent.
2 days ago.
So that just means that she thought that it was a lost cause from 2020 when in reality I had it. And I had it because somebody asked me to make it, and I told her no. It was the ugliest thing ever, but that's another story. I didn't like it. Do y'all make, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all make items y'all don't like just for the money?
No, I won't.
Me neither. That's why I wouldn't make
I'll
it. Some
try it
people
once
will.
and then I'll be like, mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't make items I don't like because you got to understand we're hand making these things, and I need to like it. If I don't like it, I can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, that was patterns. You can make a good amount of money with patterns. It's just that you have to be consistent because you're not gonna, sometimes that pattern you could sell a good amount in the beginning and then it starts dying down and you may not be able to sell as many. It may be you may sell one or two every now and then, but you want to keep popping them out, being consistent, popping them out. So that means you got to consistently keep creating. It can make good money. And you want to know what? And this is the secret, and this is what Little John told me. To making patterns, the best thing you can do to get someone to purchase your pattern is, and it may sound silly, but I actually see where she's coming from. You put it up for free. She has majority of her patterns are free. They kooky. They're like we talk about it. Like they're patterns that not everybody can make or won't make. Like little corny stuff. She she know I call it corny, so somebody y'all can screenshot it and tell me. Well, she knows I call her stuff corny, but I was making her corny stuff. I did. I made a couple of her corny stuff. But the thing about it was she posted it in her shop for free. So she has a number of free patterns. But some people are not pattern savvy, and they don't really like all the ads on the website, so they want to purchase, or some people just want to support, and they also want to purchase it because you never know, somebody's website might go down. So it's best to always have the PDF anyway. And that was the smartest thing that lady did, because she probably got like over 100 patterns out there, but every last pattern that she has, she puts it out for free, but then puts it in her shop and sells the actual written form. So if you do not want to purchase, I mean, if you don't want to see the free on her website, you could just go purchase it. Even though I was a little slick and I would like copy and paste on the website, so I don't have to look at the ads. I would copy and paste and print it from that. But I noticed that when I started selling, I was like, I'm gonna start supporting now. You don't want to keep doing that, you know. But she did put it out there for free, so. But she gets so much traffic that it puts a lot of money in her pocket. She told me, and I can't tell who this particular female is, but we talked about the salary. Let me see. Am I ready for the salary yet? Yeah. Oh, well, the other thing is teaching classes. If you are willing to teach a class, I will say though, if you're going to teach a class, you just better make sure you know what you're doing. Don't make one Graphghan and say I'm teaching the class. Don't make two Graphghans. What? I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing, Gail. I ain't say nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Don't make one or two Graphghans teach a class that say I'm not doing any graphs anymore. Okay, continue on.
Okay. So the if you're going to teach the class, please
Know what you're doing.
know what you're doing. Don't teach somebody the wrong stuff. Don't do that. Don't teach somebody and you don't
I'll see
you
somebody
know.
you don't know what you're doing.
But you want to know what though? If to be honest, the people who, if I'm gonna take a class, I want to know who that teacher is. I want to know who they are. I want to know what they did. I want to see your work. And that's why I didn't sell when I first was supposed to do, when I first wanted to do classes, I didn't do it. People kept saying you should do class, you should do. I was like, no, I don't want to do a class yet. I don't want to do it until I'm comfortable, until I feel like it's something that I really wanted to do. And it took me another year before I decided to do it. And that's when I said, okay, I'm gonna I could do this now. And that's when I my first class was the Graphghan class, not the graphing, showing how to graph. And I charged $50 back then. I charged a good amount of money and it was popping. It was one class. I don't know what class you was in, Gail, but Gail was in one of my classes. And I think you took a couple of my classes. And there was one class I had over 150 people. It was one class. And I did it as an outside venture. I did it on this whole entire like site that was dealt for online classes. And that was a nightmare. I never did that again. That was 150 people. That's a nightmare. That's a lot. But yeah, if you're going to do classes, teach how to do Graphghan, know how to do it so you can answer those questions. So if they have a problem, you can answer instead of making it up. And then when they do it, it don't look like a fool. Cause yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the salary. Last on my list is the salaries that everybody is making. This is something that I kind of stole from Little John, but I also did my other work. the salary that you will make as a crochet designer, but specifically Graphghans. I didn't really like I'm not focusing on everything else. I have it, but I'm not gonna focus on that. Um you can make per year. So, like I said about content creating, uh that's basically the number one. Content creation is number one. You can make at least $40,000 a year. I wouldn't leave my full-time job though, to be honest. If I had a full-time job, I wouldn't leave that. I would not leave that. It can the reason why I say it can make that much amount of money is because you can um you could make money on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, but it has to be all, and then not only all avenues, you are creating what you call it what you call it I forgot, but basically you are creating more of a each time you going on like TikTok or each time you're going on YouTube, they all complement each other. So there's some people that don't really watch anything on Instagram, some people who don't really watch anything on Facebook, some people that don't really watch anything on TikTok, but they it's always somebody that's watch. So I would do them all if that's what you want to do, but the most money you can make is on YouTube. YouTube pays more money than TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, Facebook kind of sort of stopped. I think they don't really make you can't really make money on reels anymore on Facebook for some reason. What they have now is that star thing. So when you buy stars, basically they stop paying people and they have us pay for the content. If you know what I mean, there's a little star up there, and you pay like 99 cents for a certain amount of star. So you basically are paying into that person. That's how you make money on Facebook. Facebook used to pay people. Meta, they used to pay people, but they don't do it anymore. And I think Instagram is about to follow suit. But TikTok lowered their prices and upped their views. So if you get 1,000,000 views, you can make a good $100 or something like that. The more and more you keep doing it, people can send you like different like gifts. People send you different like things that they purchase, and it goes to you. And when it goes to you, it's like it's like a little bit of chump change. But like I said, YouTube gives way more. YouTube gives way more money than any of them. And then not only that, they are a lot of people are leaving TikTok, leaving Instagram, leaving Facebook Reels to do YouTube, what you call it, shorts, because now YouTube shorts make more money, and they have this big thing because they're competing with the other ones. So when they are doing that and they starting to compete with the other avenue, take advantage of it. So if you want to do shorts on TikTok and use that same TikTok short, same TikTok video, and put it on YouTube as a short, you can make more money on YouTube. And that's something I'm starting to see. And on YouTube, you get super chats, like for now, if you would like, because all this great information. Thank you, Hassan. We got that button down there by the comment section that has the $sign. If you would like to give a super chat, that is right there where you could do that, and that's more money that the content creator can make. And a lot of people tend to do that because they're getting good information. You love super chats. How about you click that button right there and provide a super chat? I love super chat too. But yeah, that's another way of making money with your super chat and the membership. So like if you're a part of the Diva squad, you get perks, you get benefits. Like for instance, Edna is a Diva Squad member and she gets a little symbol next to her name. She also gets priority. She also will receive that free hat video that I'm giving out. And she is going to be a part of that Tunisian scarf class. What I don't even know what tier you're on, Edna, but you made the smartest decision of your life because you got all of that, and all you're paying is probably like $1.99 or $2.99 per month. Meanwhile, everybody else out there who is going to take that class got to pay $15. I want to be a diva. I've always been told. I can't with you. Shut up, Gail. Shut up, Gail. Diva. I'm a diva. uh, I'm a hired hooker. Why you look? Why your face look like that, Gail?
I'm just following along on the tutorial.
Yeah,
Minding the business that pays me.
I know that.
Well, this one's for free.
I know that's right. I know that's right. But handmade things that you can make with uh like crocheting, you could make between 27,000 up to like $49,000 a year, depending on what you are making though. And it has to be kind of consistent. It has to be on a all the time basis. Like the dolls. That's not really Graphghan, but I'm just giving you an example of you can make good money, but it has to be something that you're consistently putting out. It got to be putting out. And say if you say you want to make like $6 to $10 per month, those $6 to $10 need to be worth a good amount of money because I believe they charge like oh thank you, Sandy. Huh? Super chat. Yeah. Thanks, Sandy. I I love me some Sandy. The great thing about having the great thing about having the dolls, I think they charge like $300 or something. So imagine $300 for like 10 per month. That's an extra $3,000. And some of them could create them like this. So you could keep knocking them out, knocking them out, knocking them out, and boom, you good. I think that is a good thing if that's what you want to do. If that's not what you want to do, I stick to my Graphghan. If I wanted, I think Gail can answer this more because lately she's been doing way more blankets and scarves and stuff. But if I wanted to make blankets and make a good amount of money making those blankets per month, you can make at least what, 2 3 blankets a month.
Yeah.
So
I haven't did it, but I can.
yeah, I know you could, and I've done it before, but I have not done it lately.
And it didn't hurt me.
Not
It
at
didn't
all.
hurt me. I enjoyed it, but I don't like when the consumer is pushy.
That's the con about it. Like you want to. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Oh, you want to be diva? Yeah. What?
This is not an OnlyFans page.
Yeah. My number one supporter. Stop. Stop. Here we. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back. What? What, Gail?
I smell boo boo.
Shut up. Let's go back to make the. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, me too. Hooker.
Shut up. Anyway, I know, right? Her face. The the blankets. I was able to make in one whole month at least an extra what, $600, $700.
I could bring in an extra 9. And
Yeah.
that was on top of me working.
Yeah, she was
I was
working, and I
working.
remember you made over 1,000 on them hats before, though.
I made like 4, and it was in within 2 months.
4,000?
I told you that.
No, I remember how much you made 1 month, but you made four within the two.
Hmm.
Go
But
ahead,
remember when
girl.
I had made 1 million of them. Well,
Yeah,
I had made like about, it was a lot, and I was only selling them for like $20, $25. I won't never go that low again. But I made it, and it really was. I was like, this is all right. I could stop doing hair. I was lying to myself. I didn't want to stop, but it was just the hats was selling so fast.
yes. So how you did it was you started making those hats before it started getting colder.
Mhm.
So like you started like during the summer and
No,
started.
I started like October.
I thought you started during. It was one time you did started making some hats during the summer.
Yeah,
You
but I
did. I
started
remember.
like October, and by Christmas, but I hadn't even put them out there till late November. And within like 2 months, I had like $4,000. I was shocked. I was
I
shocked.
wasn't. I wasn't shocked.
Yeah.
I was not shocked because they were super duper cute. And
Mhm.
then you made the hats and the scarves to
And
match.
they were fun.
And it was cute.
Mhm.
They were really, really, really cute. Actually, I could show you guys her stuff. I always have her stuff. But the other things were the scarves. So I made a lot of money with the scarves because I charge $100 for my scarves, and I know everybody see my scarves. My scarves are like popping. Like I don't think anybody else who grabs out there makes scarves like how I
It's
make
time to
my
raise your
scarves.
prices too.
Huh?
It's time to raise the prices.
Yeah, definitely. Because the last time I charged for those scarves were what, not, was it last year? Yeah, last year. So I can definitely go up now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could definitely go up. But the scarves are a lot of detail. It's in Tunisian. So again, Tunisian crochet is popping, and Tunisian crochet looks like knit. So it's something that you can be able to use and create a keepsake that everybody is gonna want and love. Let me
Can you see
show
this,
them.
Tanisha?
Huh?
Can you see it?
Can I see if it's Tunisian?
Can they see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, it's going in and out. There it is. There it is.
This is the Tunisian. It's very nice. It's very neat. It's very clean.
Yeah. Tunisian is everything.
It looks store bought. The back look a little janky, but it's still not bad.
Mm.
Why is this going in and out? Do I need to get rid of this?
Because of your background, your virtual background.
They telling on me.
Billy. Let me show you hers. This is just a sample of her why her stuff went selling real like a lot. Let me show you. This is too cute. Actually, I want a set. Can you make me one?
Yeah, not a problem.
This color is everything. It matches my sneakers I got too.
They don't even make. Well, I hope they went back to Jazzy like that.
You said they
I said
did.
in Walmart, but I don't know about I was in Joann's. I don't know about everywhere. I hope
Right,
they
right.
have. That's what I'm saying. I
So
hope.
this was the year you sold a lot.
Yes.
That was the year. And what we did was, well, you had bought those pom poms from a specific person, and
Mhm.
they also was selling them because those pom poms are everything. You can't find them on Amazon. Like those are handmade.
Mhm. And I like
So
their colors. I like everything they did.
it's and then we have our own. So I should do another video on just how to jazz your stuff up because the and like your labels and stuff. The labels, our
None of this stuff is actually. If you think you can go on a business and sell, even though we sold a set, say a half for $20, you put $20 of material into it until you make your money back.
yep,
Cause the palm by themselves, the label, the yarn,
the
the
palm by
time.
itself is a lot.
Yeah. So by the time when you sell the first one, you look at maybe the first five. You don't made your money back, and that's when you keep going. But you have to put back into your business. Just because you bought these, you can't just buy them one time and be like, "Oh, I'm make all this money." You have to invest in your business.
Yeah, I
That's
think
why I say buy four of everything.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, she says buy four of everything. Well, no, you told me three, but you could buy four of everything, and then with the you can't be cheap because nobody wants to buy cheap. Those pom poms were like what $8, $9 each, probably.
They depends on the sizes they had.
They're
Yeah.
not cheap, but
If they were
she was
cheaper,
able.
they were less if you bought in bulk.
Yeah, right.
You would be able to get a nice deal.
And I remember you sold those hats for what?
$10 more.
Yeah, with
I
the
added
pom pom.
$10 more on the hat when I put them palms on there. So if I made that scarf and put two palms on there, that was an extra $20. Plus the
Yep.
hat was an extra $10 on the set. So I started marketing because Shauna was like, "You ain't gonna make that type of money like that." I said, "Yeah, don't you dare."
Hassan. Thank you. What? Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, number one supporter.
Thank you, number one supporter. My iPhone. That's my iPhone guru. I'm sorry. Everything I know about the iPhone. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I've been trying to get you to switch
I
your.
know. I know. I know. But he made it more productive for me. Okay, focus, focus. Thank you. Okay. So those had she was able once you like I said, like the a la carte thing, you add more to it to make it worth your while. Stop. You add more to it to make it worth your while, and that's how you're able to make more money. So the set that she sold a whole lot of those things. And the scarf, you know what she used? An Addy machine. That right there, I was like low key, like kind of hating
She
because she was
was,
taking, like, she was like, oh my god! Every time I turned around, she was like another one, and
and
then
then she said,
another
"Ain't
one,
nobody
and then
gonna be
another
buying
one.
that." I said, "Yeah, right."
It was a lot. I'm telling you, you can make it. You just have to be
You have to
consistent.
think outside the box
Think
sometimes.
outside the box,
I don't
and
care what
don't
anybody else
overlook
is
stuff.
doing. Yes, Sandy, I use bobbins every single day. I gotta get rid of this virtual background. Y'all just going to see my messy background.
Okay, I still don't know what she said. What she sold the set for? With the how much did you sell the set for?
Like $80.
Mm-hmm.
No, it would be like depend. So where's my list at? I did. Let me see.
I'll show you how much I charge for
I
my.
did 85, and then if I added those pounds, I charge it's $10 per pound.
I did the same. I did the same exact thing she did. We piggyback off of each other all the time.
Yep.
I did the same exact thing, and the scarves, like I said,
And I
I
will put
charge.
premium palm on there, so that that will up my sales. If you say you get a premium palm versus a regular palm, just wording.
And also too, like in your area, if you know that it's a lot of people that are so into football, baseball, basketball,
A sign like
I will, like, she killing them with the Cincinnati
Bengals.
Bengals, killing them. Like, every time I turn around, I'm making another one for her. I gotta make another one too, right?
Yes, please and thank
All
you.
right. But you're not crocheting it right this minute anyway.
Yes, I am. I keep
Oh,
those on the go. I take them with me when I go to work. Remember,
yeah.
this one is mine, and this is my last one that I have to do. Now I need Deanna and Ashley and
Yeah.
Charles.
Oh my God, are you serious? I
Remember,
thought you gave me another list.
it was those three names. You said Ashley looked funny on the Bengal scarf.
Yes, yes. So I had to. Yes, yes. I
I
have to
need
make
because
another
this is
one.
my last one, and I need the next three. So the Bengals, even though they be losing, the Bengals sell around here. Who they? Who they? Who they? Who they think is gonna beat them Bengals? Don't you dare. So yes, we are big supporters in this area.
And that's what you need to do, right, Cheryl? Get your eagles, right, Cheryl?
Just
And
make
Kizzy,
it.
pick
Make
those
it. Make
eagles
one for
and make it.
yourself.
Make it for yourself.
Make
Just
one
like
for your
Kizzy
son.
said. Kizzy got the scepter. The
Who?
scepter is the transit in her area. That's the bus
Oh,
transportation train in her area. She works there. So she can make it, put it on her, and all the mother scepter people be like, oh, I want one. That's money. That's money. Cheryl, Eagles. Oh my gosh. She will definitely make it pop with them Eagles because Eagles fans down there are cool. Oh my gosh.
Kizzy, I think it's 32 across.
Um Kizzy, yours is a bigger because I
A
think you
score?
wanted it bigger. So
A
this
score?
is yours.
Yes.
And see, it's not even that big. It's not that long. It's like perfect size. It's the perfect size. And the other one is this one. Oh no, it's the same thing.
I just moved it around the shop. Put one in the.
Oh
I the other ones are sitting up here because I want to make a TikTok.
Lord.
It's
And
like
you won't give it to them people.
I saw one down at tailgate. He said, "Gil, where my scarf at?" I said, "You'll get it next week." And then I didn't get to work on mine. Once I finish mine, they're gonna get theirs.
Lord.
I like those. I want one, but custom. Who is his team?
He don't have a team, but I know what he want.
Kizzy, you made Kizzy a scarf that's 40 by 200.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
It's yeah. Mm-hmm. I did. Or 250 or something like that. Yeah.
She said, but 40 across.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to imagine.
Yeah. It was a reason why I did it. I don't know why, because I usually don't do 40, but it was
No,
a
you
reason why
don't.
I did hers. I don't remember why, but I do. But yeah, like you could have any custom scarf you want, and that's the best thing about doing the custom crochet scarves in Tunisian crochet, and you could charge more for them. I usually charge like yeah, it's a super scarf. I usually charge 100, but I'm gonna make it more now. I'm gonna charge like one, maybe 50 for it. 125 maybe. How much you charge yours for yours?
130.
130. Yeah, like 125, 130.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. It's worth
Hassan,
it.
who's your team, Hassan?
He
And
doesn't
don't
have
spend no more
to.
super money.
Shut up.
Okay. Who is his team?
He just bought his scarf.
Who is
He
his
doesn't
team?
have a team. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, he said I like those. I want one, but a custom.
Yeah, he doesn't
Oh,
have a
so it don't
team.
have to be a team. It could be whatever.
Red, black, and yeah, I know. So yeah, that's just about it. Though, anybody have any other questions? Oh God,
I know.
I told you I know. I'm excited about the cancer awareness hat pattern. I have a friend that was just diagnosed, and I will make it for her. Ah, oh,
Kizzy, I have small and extra large bobbins. I don't know if they consider to be. I think they're called small, but I have both, and I use both.
bills are come. I got bills. I got it already, girl. Don't worry about it, girl. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow. I actually was trying to put it out today, but it wouldn't let me upload it for some reason. My computer is acting crazy. But I got you. I got you. The bills are coming out. So that's basically it. That's it. Y'all don't have any more questions regarding prices. I think I told the salaries. And the salaries, I got the salaries from Little John Yarns, and I also got it from salary estimator.
They're not intimidating. You just have to get them and use them.
Who said that they're huh?
Don't worry about
Intimidating?
that. She was talking to me.
Oh,
Mm,
excuse me, ma'am.
mm. Just like Shauna knows. I
Oh,
know.
why you hating? Why you hating? Why? Why you hating? But you can make a good amount of money. So I'm just saying, I gave you some ways you could go look, and I gave you some ways you could always come back and look at this video. I gave you many ways of making money with Graphghans, and you can make great money, like money that you don't even have to work no more.
Mm.
To be honest, super chat. Don't you? You ladies are
You are
funny.
welcome, Miss Sandy.
Yes, Sandy. Thank you so much. Um, sorry,
I
Sean.
agree.
I had
I
to
agree,
be
Sandy.
bobbing girl because I had yarn hanging everywhere and I was stressed.
I agree. Overwhelmed, stressed.
Anyway, I don't mind. I don't mind this mess. It's okay for me.
I could never.
I don't care. It's all right. But okay, so that's it for tonight. I hope you guys learned something about making some money using doing a graph game. And don't forget to come back next Sunday, 6:30 p.m. for another Chronicles of a Crochet Diva and to learn all about your graph game needs. And if you are not a part of that Diva squad, I think you need to sign up because those girls, they're about to be caking right now. They're about to be getting it going for real. So have a good night, and we will talk to you later. And oh, sign up for the Tunisian class tomorrow. I'm gonna post it tomorrow, so start looking out for it. And for Diva Squad, look in the community section for yours. Um, yeah, no more bobbins. Have a good night. Bye, Sandy. Bye.